was going on in the middle of these worldwide remembrances over Normandy, what happened 75 years ago today, half a world away in Russia? The leader of Russia, Vladimir Putin, Xi Jinping of China, shaking hands, cozying up, making deals with each other, and each claiming he's the other's best friend. Former Green Beret commander, Lieutenant General Jerry Boykin joins me right now. General, it is weird timing. What did you make of it?
Well, I'm not sure why it would be weird timing. Look, the Russians have pursued a closer relationship with China for a long time. And I think right now China is at the point where they hope to actually have a better relationship so that they can leverage that in these trade negotiations with the United States. So I don't think that it was anything more than what it appeared to be, which was two adversaries lining up against a common enemy.
You know, for China, the message was we can merrily go on without you because Russia is going to use Huawei, this much maligned Chinese telecom concern that's been accused of spying on those with whom it does business and worse. But it sort of seemed like China's way of saying, yeah, but look, Russia just signed up as a customer.
Yeah, you know what? The Russians are going to regret this, too, for the same reasons that the United States has refused to allow any more Huawei products to come into our systems. China's going to regret this because we already have Huawei things in our systems. I just found that out the other day at a briefing that I was in, and that's frightening because I don't know how you can undo that. I don't know how you can correct something that I think is very dangerous in terms of them being able to collect intelligence against us to include in some of our most highly classified systems. Russia's going to deal with the same problem.
You know what I thought was weird this past week, General? The Chinese urging their citizens not to travel to the United States. Obviously, they want to hit us economically. But what did you make of that?
Well, I think it's a little late for that. First of all, I think that's categorized as propaganda. I don't think they ever had any expectations that people would quit coming to America. And then what do you do about all the Chinese students that are here in our universities
right.
and all over this country going to school, learning to be nuclear engineers and other types of very high-tech skills. So I think it's a little late for that.
Do you find it odd that the Chinese do not want to discuss, do not appreciating, are discussing the militarization of all of these islands of the South China Sea, most of which aren't even theirs to militarize, but they do it anyway? What do you think is going to happen here?
Yeah, I think this is a very serious issue. And add to that the fact that the Chinese have now probably the largest, most sophisticated aircraft carrier in the world. I think this is very serious. And they, you know, of course, they just take the attitude that, no, those are our islands. We can do what we want to with them. Well, yeah, there are others who would disagree with that, particularly the Japanese. That said, you ask yourself, why are they doing this? What is their primary objective here militarily? Their short-range objective is to retake Taiwan. And I think that these islands would all work towards giving them the capability to rapidly engulf Taiwan and control what they consider to be a crown jewel, just like Hong Kong was at one time when it was under British control.
Yeah, that was then. This is now. General, thank you very much. Good seeing you.
Good being with you, Neil.